Hi everyone, Mrs.Mc here, and today I'm going to share some story times about some upcoming holidays that people will be celebrating in our community, in our Columbus community. So that will include the many colors of Christmas, my first Kwanzaa, my first Menorah, and that goes with the 8 nights of Hanukkah. Okay, so let me share those today. First, let's talk about the many colors of Christmas. I see a red Santa looking at me. Red Santa, who do you see? I see an orange candle looking at me. Orange candle, who do you see? I see a yellow star looking at me. Yellow star, who do you see? What do you think this one says? I see a green tree looking at me. Green tree, who do you see? Let's see if you can guess what the next one is. Did you say blue ornament? I see a blue ornament looking at me. Blue ornament, who do you see? Let's see, what do you think this could be called? It's 2 words that start with P. I see a purple present looking at me. Purple present, who do you see? What do you guys think? What color do you see? Did you guess brown? I see a brown reindeer looking at me. Brown reindeer, who do you see? I see black coal looking at me. Black coal, who do you see? I see a white bear looking at me. White bear, who do you see? I see Joseph sleeping, quiet as can be. The end. So, that is little Joseph sleeping quiet as can be. So that shares some things about Christmas. Now let's talk a little bit about My First Kwanzaa by Katz. Now I have another book, the Children's Book of Kwanzaa, a guide to celebrating the holiday. But this is a chapter book, right? So one thing I like about this picture book is it explains it in a little bit more simply in case you've never heard about Kwanzaa. So hooray! It's time to get ready for Kwanzaa. First we get the Menorah. It's made of shiny wood. I put in 7 candles. Can you count them with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 3 red. Do you see that? 1 black, 3 green. We light a candle every night to celebrate a special idea. Okay. Mommy brings the kikombe, the unity cup, for each child. So there is Mom bringing the unity cup, the kikombe. We place 1 ear of corn called Muhindi, excuse me, Miss Mc's working on her pronunciation, on a straw mat. I can see the corn. Do you see the corn? Yeah, I see that on the straw mat. My brother adds apples, yams, nuts, and squash. I can see that too. You see the apples? I see her brother holding the squash. And I see the nuts. And then I see the yams as well. They remind us of the end of the harvest and the beginning of planting season. And just like in Africa, Mohaja is unity. On the first day of Kwanzaa, neighbors come to visit. We ask, what's the news? And how you say it in Africa is in one form of African language is Habahi Gani. So can you see that right there? They're showing us how to pronounce it phonetically. We laugh and talk and sing with our friends and family. So they're talking about what's the news. That's very nice. So that's on day 1. I like that. On the second day of Kwanzaa, I ask Mommy to braid my hair in a fancy African way. It makes me feel proud. Day 2 is known as self-determination with the word Kochi Cha Gu Lia. So I'm going to show you that. So see how Miss Mc is trying to do her very best? Koji Cha Gu Lia. So do you see how that's spelled? Yeah. So we're going to stop there on day 2. And I will share some more of that. But I also want to share a little bit about Hanukkah. And again, I have a couple of books on Hanukkah. This one I like because it is a little bit simpler when you're first learning about the menorah. So it's similar to Kwanzaa because we have some candle lighting going on. So Hanukkah is a joyous celebration for Jews all over the world. The menorah holds 8 candles, plus one very special candle in the center, called the shamash. For 8 days, we use the shamash to light a new candle every night to remember Hanukkah, the festival of lights. So you can see the page with the words, and then it says, when I turn the page, you'll see the light. First night of Hanukkah, we say a special blessing before we use the shamash to light the first candle on our menorah. The lighting of the candles during Hanukkah celebrates miracles that happened long, long ago. And then as we turn the page, another candle lights up. The second night of Hanukkah. Tonight we use the shamash to light 2 candles on our menorah. During the holiday, we celebrate the great victory a small band of Jewish patriots called Maccabees won over an evil king more than 2,000 years ago. Yes, there's a lot of history in that. So we're going to stop on day 2 of that. And I'll try to have a part 2. But I want to end with a little bit of something to practice. And I want to practice breathing with our bear breath. Did you know in winter that bears hibernate in caves, sleeping peacefully? So we want to practice like the bears do in finding our own peace and balance with a special breath. So we want to sit up tall in a chair of our choice. This chair is big enough for this person, as you can see, to put both their legs up. My chair is not big enough. I can put up one leg if that feels comfortable. Maybe I want to put up this side, you know, whichever one feels comfortable, or I can have both legs down. But I just want to be able to sit up tall. Okay. And we're going to breathe through our nose for a count of 5. Okay. So I need to start over. I got to start counting. Ready? Okay, so I held it a couple seconds longer than 5, but I breathed out my mouth. You see how I do that? Okay, so we want to try that again. We're going to breathe in a count of 5, hold for a count of 3, and then breathe out. Okay, you can also close your eyes. Okay, so we want to make sure that we're sitting up tall. We can put both of our legs up in the chair if we'd like, or we can put up one leg, however we feel comfortable, just as long as we're sitting up tall. Kind of roll your shoulders, kind of relax your arms on top of your legs. Okay, we're going to breathe in through our nose at a count of 5. Release the air. My eyes are closed. How do you feel? Sometimes when I'm taking in my deep breath, I like to roll my shoulders up as well. Oh, that feels kind of good. Just give your... Okay, so breathing in deeply and then blowing that air out. So practice your breathing. Practice closing your eyes for a couple minutes, taking a rest. Maybe stretching and doing that before you go to bed at your nighttime routine. Okay, so that is the bear breath, right? Having rest and balance. Okay, so I hope to chat with you later, all right? And hopefully we'll have a part 2 of our Kwanzaa and Hanukkah candle lighting stuff, okay?